at the edge of it. There's the airport fire as well. That's at the lower part of your screen. This one has spread from Trabuco Canyon to Lake Elsinore and the surrounding area. We know Riverside and Orange counties are affected as well. There's also the bridge fire that's scorching in the San Gabriel Mountains. We do have live team coverage for you this morning. We've got a lot going on.
Yeah, we do. And the fire, it's just unbelievable to see the amount of flames that we're seeing through certain areas. And those flames are burning dangerously close to homes and schools right now in Wrightwood. Yeah, and KCAL News reporter Rick Montanez, he just got up to that area right now. He's there live with more. Rick, I understand you're having issues with getting a signal and you're with CAL FIRE right now. What's the latest? What can you tell us?
Yeah, you know, you guys, right now we're seeing flames burning up on the hills that show it to you so you can see just how dangerous these conditions are this morning. We have fire crews who are on structure protection for a home here at the bottom of the foothill, but we have just been watching as the flames chew through this dry brush, these tall trees. It's not very windy out here, but there is a breeze, so we're seeing some embers being cast across the mountainside. So certainly still a very real threat. I want to talk with Eric Sherwin, who is with San Bernardino County Fire. So the thing about this fire here is that it's on the county line, essentially. So we have LA County crews, San Bernardino County crews, lots of people on the front lines. What's happening this morning with this?
So this morning, we still see crews actively engaged in structure defense throughout the community of Wrightwood. At the same time, the fire is still continuing its northern push up over onto the desert slopes, where it is now impacting homes within the Pinion Hills community.
And you were saying that, kind of describing for me how the fire was moving through, going up the canyons, down toward the homes?
Right. So as we watched the fire yesterday afternoon, we saw that consistent north to northeastern growth of the fire. However, once it approached Highway 2, the canyon winds took a section of it and literally exploded it into the community of Wrightwood. That threat stayed with us through the overnight hours with very high winds. The fire was burning on both sides of Highway 2, so it's on the canyon walls with this backburn down into the community that continued to present threats to neighborhoods as it worked its way east.
Yeah, and Eric, so we're watching some video from what happened last night. Homes threatened. We saw even a rescue, a woman who was rescued with her cat and taken to safety. We understand that there may be a few homes that have already burned, but we don't know exactly how many or the extent of damage to any other homes at this point, right?
Right. So again, like we said, this fire exploded into Wrightwood so quickly that as we came into the community, our only priority was life safety. We had deputies and firefighters going house to house, finding people that were unable to evacuate, loading them up into ambulances, putting them in patrol cars, and doing whatever we could to get them out of the area. Once we secured the life safety threat, only then were we able to focus on structure defense, and that's something we remain engaged on right now.
And all of that kind of plays into when communities are put under evacuation warnings so that people can kind of prepare themselves for when the order goes in and they have to leave.
Correct. And another nice thing with the Wrightwood community, they are very familiar with threats of fire. They evacuated so quickly that we were truly only left with those that couldn't evacuate.
Yeah, we heard from people last night who live in this community who say they talk about what to do in these situations. Several times a year they'll have meetings about this. So that's the preparation part of it. I know we're still waiting for daylight to break to kind of see what the damage is, to do that assessment. The flames reached the Mountain High area, but we still don't know exactly what conditions are like for the facilities, right?
Correct. Our efforts are still focused on fighting this very real threat that exists within the community. Eventually, yes, we will turn our eyes towards damage assessment and figure out exactly what this fire did to this community, plus all the other communities that exist within the footprint of the bridge fire.
Yeah, we're talking a wide area, lots of acreage covered. As we look ahead to this morning, later today, I know it's not supposed to be as hot as it has been the last couple of days, but do you have an idea of conditions and what the crews will be facing?
Again, we are looking at some less hot temperatures than what we've been dealing with for the past few days. However, we still have an established fire with very dry fuel and just the littlest of breeze. Like we can see the ember cast right now, and those embers land here in the community. It still presents a very real threat despite the ease in the temperatures.
All right, Eric Sherman, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Best of luck to your crews that are out there. But we are watching as all of these flames still burn through the area. We'll have updates for you.